Hey, welcome to my channel. I'm so excited you're here. Today we are talking all about H&M makeup. I did this entire face look here. I did my entire face with all of H&M's makeup products. H&M has been doing the makeup thing for a while, but I have not seen it in almost any of the H&M stores I went into until I went in to return something yesterday. It was actually the matching robe to these pajamas that was just not as cute. So I went to return that and just saw the entire mecca of makeup that is H&M at this one store. And they're like, oh yeah, we do have all like the biggest makeup in the entire, almost the entire fleet. And I was like, what? They're like, we have more than New York. And I was like, excuse me, say that again. So I was shook. I was like, wait a minute. And they're like, oh yeah, so Victoria's Secret makes our bras and MAC makes our makeup. And I was like, excuse me, are you for real? Like, what is happening? So I had to check it out, and they were having a huge sale. They had $1 eyeshadows, $3 foundations, $3 lipsticks, $1 lipsticks. I mean, it was just insane. So I probably spent like 60 bucks or something, got this entire haul of H&M makeup, and I wanted to share it with you. The one thing I didn't realize when I first bought makeup, that first day I got a few shadows to try out to see if I even wanted to do this, and I didn't like one of them, and they said, I went back and they said, oh yeah, it's final sale on all of our makeup. More for hygiene purposes, which I get, but other makeup places let you do returns. So I was like, really? Like, that's kind of a bummer. Like, you know, they didn't have all the testers there, and it was kind of confusing. So anyway, I learned my lesson. And when I went back, I took about like an hour and a half to kind of like swatch everything, look at it on my face and make sure it was the right color. Some things I couldn't swatch, or like they didn't have testers of, so that was kind of disappointing. But it is final sale, so keep that in mind. It's best to look it up online and see who has the best makeup, who carries that makeup, call them, because some only have a few things. In my experience, some only have like the eyeshadows, some don't have the foundation, so just call around, see what's available in your area. These pajamas today are from H&M as well, so I thought I'd just do all H&M for you. But I was truly impressed with these products. I have to say, I probably went there 3 times just to get everything, just to make sure I had all the shades I wanted, because it was truly incredible. Once I tried the eyeshadows and the lipsticks, I wanted all of them. They're absolutely incredible. They're better than some of the shadows I've used from Huda Beauty, like, just to name a few, Kat Von D. Like, it's amazing, the quality, the pigmentation, the way that they wear, the long lasting finish. I was truly impressed. So that's what I have note for you there. They did have really cool tools as well. I got this like lash applicator, which I had been looking for a long time. This was $10, but I think it's completely worth it when you're applying fake lashes, because sometimes tweezers just don't do the job. You need that like thicker, like long edge just to place it on your lash. So I'm really excited about that. They did have masks as well. So I got this face mask spatula, which I had been looking for. It's just got the plastic top, and that was $6. And they do have masks as well. So I got this argan oil and rosehip oil mask for dry skin, which mine has been suffering quite a lot lately. It perfectly gets in the grooves of this little tube, this little thing to apply the mask. So I was really excited about that. I also got like, I got like a lip brush for $1. I got these foil eyeshadows. I got these creamy eyeshadows. I got a cream blush, a powder blush, a finishing powder. The only things I didn't really try were highlighters or contours or a primer from them. Those were unfortunately not on sale, and they were quite expensive. I'm not gonna lie, this is full price. This is more of a, I would say, medium to high-end drugstore brand. So the foundations will run you about $13. The primer was about $13. The highlighters I saw were about $10. So I didn't want to invest that much into a full face right now, especially just trying it out for you guys. So that, yeah, you won't see that in the following video, but you will see some other stuff. So yeah, H&M makeup, like, you can order it online. It is a little bit hard to shop shades, so I'll try to call out exactly what I used and what shades, so you kind of know. And I'll put my favorite eyeshadows shades below, but we kind of did this like little smoky eye, and yeah, so if you want to see how I created this look and more detail, my reactions to some of the products and the hits and misses, stay tuned because you're in the right place. Let's get started. I'm going to put everything I put on my face down below so you can see what I used, but let's just dive right in. Let's start out with some foundation. So we are using the All Day Liquid Foundation Flawless Finish, and this has a little bit of SPF in it as well. SPF 15, which is always lovely. Not enough for your entire day, but it's definitely something. So this guy normally retails for $12.99. This is what the box looks like, and I got it for $3, you guys. Oh my goodness. So I think what I'm gonna do is just apply it with my beauty blender here. And this is the shade Ivory. They had about 10 different shades. It's definitely not gonna suit everybody. There is a lighter shade than this called Alabaster, and there's Porcelain. So definitely for your fair skin ladies, there is definitely something for you. It's kind of a little bit runny here. You'll see on my hand. I'm just gonna dab a little bit on my face. And then we'll go from there. We'll just start blotting it out. Very light, it's nice. The finish is very glowy. I like that. It's blending out really seamlessly. Just kind of dabbing it with the beauty blender. I wet my beauty blender off camera, so make sure to wet these guys because it does make a difference. Doesn't absorb as much product. I'm gonna need just a little bit more. I did about a pump. I also love that this is a pump. I haven't seen that in a lot of foundations lately, and I miss it, you know? So the forehead, I just gonna dab a little bit more there. And on my nose, kind of where I need it. I'm gonna move my ponytail a bit to the side there. The smell is lovely on this too. It's just a light, perfume. It can't even, it's almost like a jasmine or something really just a little bit floral, peony maybe. So that is the foundation there. You can kind of see that. I do think it looks pretty flawless. I like the way it's not a full coverage by any means. It's more of a medium. I would say it's more of a medium coverage. It is on the sheer side. So if you do need to cover spots, like you can see I do have a few spots that I need to just cover up a little bit. But it is great for like if you're just running out, doing a few quick errands, not caring too much. It feels lovely on the skin. It is very moisturizing. I definitely can feel my dry skin feels like very happy with this right now. So far so good. I really like the finish of this. Not look like makeup at all. I think that's the thing I really love about this foundation. When I'm looking at it, it's just blended right into my skin. And if you can see there, the shade is actually pretty perfect. I think it blends really nicely. So that's exciting. So far, $3 foundation is treating me just right. So let's move on. The next product I have for you is a Radiant Concealer Pen. So this is also in the shade Ivory. I liked that they all had the same names throughout, so that was really easy to kind of find what you needed. This normally retails for $9.99, and this is the box here. Radiant Concealer Pen. And this is what the item looks like. So $3, not bad for a concealer pen. I'm hoping it's like the NARS Radiant Concealer that I just absolutely love. You know, that same radiant idea is just so lovely under the eyes and just gives you a really nice look. So this comes in, I did this off camera, but you have to press this down for about 30 times and it took forever. So I didn't want you to have to watch that. So I'm just gonna click out a few little squirts of product. I thought I loved this pen concept, but it actually is really frustrating because of how much time I had to wait to get it out. So anyway, I like it. I like just more of this idea where you just have the little wand and you immediately have your product. I mean, I think it makes sense. You don't see these all the time because they are quite frustrating. This is my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, so we'll see how it lives up to that. So I'm just gonna put a little bit under my eyes. See how it doesn't like disperse the product quite right? Like I've got a huge glob over here and then like nothing over there. So I'll put a little bit on this guy. Concealer pen. I do love the gold packaging with the white. I think that's beautiful. I'm just gonna go in with my Sephora Collection Airbrush concealer brush number 57, which is my favorite. So this is a very light concealer formula. I think you can see there, it's kind of thin. It blends out like really quickly, and for me, I just want something a little bit more coverage. And it's like leaving like weird, do you see it's kind of blotchy? I feel like it's not really blending out correctly. So I'm not a huge fan of this one. I think they have other concealers in more of a tube concept, but the one I was at, I couldn't see those, or they were already gone from the sale. So that's that. I mean, nothing amazing. I think like, I feel like I look the same, like I didn't put anything on, so that one's kind of a miss for me, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, it's all right. I like the foundation a lot. I think the next thing I'm gonna use is this Perfectionist finishing powder. Also, I really love how it's like the face and then just the gold lettering. I think this is really neat. This is a buildable coverage and a flawless finish. So what I liked about this is a lot of the matte powders that are more for oily skin really dry my skin out since it is so dry. So I really liked this concept that it's more of, it does have a color to it. Again, this is in the shade Ivory. So you can see here, this is the compact. And I like that there's a mirror in here. It's definitely a plasticky, you know, you can, this is a dinky little case. I mean, you're not, the amount of money you're spending, this was $9.99, does retail for $9.99. I did get it for $3. So I feel like if you're spending $10 on this, I would expect like something a little bit better than this, but I do think that it's very sleek, and the idea of you just like tossing this in your purse is, and it's very lovely. I do think of the compact designs. It is really nice. So I'm just gonna take my Sigma powder brush F10 and just kind of dust this all over just to add a bit more coverage. A mirror in here, which is really nice. So I'm just kind of sweeping that all over. I do think this adds a really nice touch, just a little bit extra coverage. I like a medium to full coverage, so, but days like, you know, some days you just don't want to wear all that product, so. I definitely feel like this doesn't look like powder, which I really love. It just gave me like more coverage, which was perfect. Just kind of dab some more on. It blends beautifully. And I really like the coverage. I don't look like I have the powder face, which is nice. It just kind of evens you out and looks even more flawless. So I really like this product. I think it is very lovely. The Perfectionist finishing powder, especially if you have dry skin and you don't really do powders because you're afraid it's gonna dry you out. This is lovely. I can already feel like it's just gonna be perfection on my face and really be lovely throughout the day. So I'm loving that. Another love, which is great. Next up, let's do some bronzer. I have the Solar Flare bronzing powder. I got this for $3. This is again in the same case. So all the powders kind of come in this like square case, except this one is black, which is really helpful. You kind of know which one's your powder, which one's your bronzer. This is in the shade Natural Bronze. It does have a mirror as well. This is what it looks like. So I kind of love that. It was very hard to pick the shades, but they do have the testers there at the store, which is one advantage. Sometimes I've heard when you're shopping online, it's really hard to tell the color. So just keep in mind, you might They have like darker ones. This was kind of that medium range. I think for fairer skin, this would be a little bit better. This does tend to go on a little, when I was swatching it, a little more on the red side, but I kind of like that. So I'm just gonna pick that up. Look at that pigment. Wow. Just gonna pick it up, and then you just wanna go with the bronzer in the natural 3 of your face. So it's okay if you dispensed a lot of product like that. Just circular motions to your ear. And then I'm gonna drop it down to the neck just to even it out. Wow, I did a lot in that forehead, didn't I? That is okay. You can always take your beauty blender, go over with your foundation again, because that was a little heavy-handed there, wasn't it? Just blend it out, back and forth motions. Then I'm go on the other side. Kind of using this instead of my contour. They didn't have a ton of contouring products there when I was there. And I was like, you know, I don't want to spend a ton of money. So you can always use your bronzer as like kind of contouring. You can kind of get that effect. So there we go. Just still that forehead, blending that out. Oh yeah, oh my goodness. There we go. I kind of think that looks pretty dang good. Now I'm a bronze goddess from the depths of the... I don't know how to end that. Love this. It's got a nice like shimmery quality to it as well, but it doesn't overpower it. So you can still get some really good pigmentation without all like looking like a shimmery crazy person. That's one of my things about bronzers. Like, I don't think there needs to be a ton of shimmer because like if you like to highlight or add shimmer later, it's just gonna be too much. So that's why I like this one, not too shimmery. Next up, let's go with our Sunny Peach. This is a pure velvet cream blusher. And it comes in this cute little, what do you call this trap? I don't even know what is this shape, people? Tell me. I don't know. I don't know right now. It looks like, is it a hexagon? I don't know. Anyway, it's cute and it comes in the white, and then this one doesn't have a mirror, but it comes in that little circular. I was really excited to see a cream blush. People were raving about their blushes, and so I was really excited to try them. I did get one in a powder as well, and this is the black box, that's the powder, and this was the cream, which is kind of nice. I like that they kind of divvy it up like that. Again, when we were raving about their cream blushes, I feel like I haven't seen cream blushes in a lot of brands for a long time, and I just love this idea. And I think especially if you have dry skin again, the creams are going to be really lovely for you. So this is the color here. It's very reminiscent. It's got like gold sparkles. It's very reminiscent of an orgasm blush. If you're a fan of that, this is kind of the orgasm blush here. So you can kind of see the two different ones. This one's definitely glittery, but they do have a NARS orgasm stick, and I think this would be very comparable. So that's why I got it. I had heard some people like rave about it. So we'll just kind of put this on. And it is quite sparkly, which is lovely. Oh my gosh, yes. See just how lovely that cream is? Oh, it just blends right out, and you're just like, hello, hi, I have cheeks, and they're perfectly peachy. Huh. My gosh, I'm loving this so far. Yeah, this is definitely a must-have. I love this blush. The blush retails for about $9.99. Completely worth it. They have tons of shades as well. I believe I got this blush for $1. So that was amazing. I highly recommend this. Next up, I have the H&M Brow Specialist Pencil. This was $4.99, but it was ringing up $5.99, so she had to adjust it. It's got two different ends here, one with the spoolie and then one with the product. I was not sure of the color, you guys. There was not a tester for this. Shade Chocolate Brown. They also had Espresso Brown, so I don't know. I just felt like that would have been too dark. I don't know. I don't know. I'm more of like a medium brown usually in other brands of like It Cosmetics or Anastasia. The medium brown works pretty well. So as you can see, I just need to fill in like just a little bit of things there. So there we go, just filling it in. This is nice. Like, I'm used to like the really thin pencils, and this just kind of fills it in really, really quickly. So this chocolate definitely has like a lot of red in it, and I did not realize. So I might look a little crazy because my brows are definitely not this red. I think just like chocolate is very interesting. I think you can kind of see right there. I mean, it's nice. It definitely is nice. I might have to go see what the espresso brown looked like. I did ask them if they had a tester, but they were kind of busy, so. So there's, I think you can use this kind of sparingly though, and you can kind of see the, it glides on really smooth though. So there's kind of the completed brow there. Then I'm gonna go to the other side. There we go, there's the brows. I do think that the colors were really hard in this, so I don't think I would recommend this, but it does go on very easily. Some color on that one, but it is a good product. I think I might go back and see what else they have in terms of brows. The woman was saying she loves this like brow thickener, and they were out of it, so I'm gonna keep checking back for that and tell you about it, because I think just the color was off, but otherwise I like the effect. So into the fun stuff, we're gonna get into eyes now. And I'm really excited because they had a lot of different eye products. They had a fluid foil eye color. They have a Color Essence Eye Cream. And then they have these shadows, which I just hear so many good things about. They're the Sensorium eye colors. They do have other eye colors as well. These are more of a domed eye effect, and they're more foiled, so you can kind of see the effect. I'll try to use a little bit of everything here so we can kind of get an idea, but I am going to just prime the eyes with my Too Faced Eyeshadow Insurance, just to make sure everything stays on perfectly. So the foil is like very intense. I might have to save this for a different look. This is what it looks like here. This is called Pop the Cork. You can see it just comes out. It is like a silvery amazingness. And I did get a gold one as well. I got those for $3, which is insane. They're normally $9.99. So I'll just kind of swatch. This one is my favorite. This is the gold. And the other one's more of a green silver. Kind of swatch that one for you. So you could, I don't know if you can see that on my hand, but it is, I didn't shake that one up enough, but look at that foiled effect. Is that not amazing? I am so excited to use this. It just is the most perfect copper tones. So those are the fluid eye colors. I think I'm gonna try the Color Essence Eye Cream because I had been reading about this one. I got this for $1. This is normally $6.99. This is in the shade Dauphne Truffle. So I think this is gonna be a good, a lot of people use these. I feel like it's similar to MAC in that those like pink pots. So you kind of just lay down a nice like shade. So this is the color there. So we're just gonna lay it down. Oh wow, I really like these. I'm definitely gonna be like doing a little something a little smokier, but this is beautiful. I love, you can really go sheer with it or you can build the color. Oh my goodness. Who doesn't love like a brown eyeshadow? it's perfect. I really like how creamy it was. Really blends out beautifully. So I'm just kind of taking it. I just want a sheer wash of color to start. So there we go. You can kind of see it there. Just a beautiful kind of brownie, yeah, it's just a nice, that's kind of what it looks like there. You can see the pot. It's like this kind of chocolatey, mauve-y goodness. I really like it. So, and I bought so many of these shadows. A lot of the ones that I got were literally $1. So these were normally $6.99. These are the high impact eye colors. So I got so many of these and they all came in these little boxes here that don't have a mirror. And I was just like, I don't want 1,000 of these roaming around in my makeup bag. So I actually made a Z palette of a lot of the shadows that I got. You can see it here. I got this at Ulta. These are the shades. I just popped them out of, they were fairly easy to get out of the packages, these little gold packages. But you can see like this is the orange one I got some pinks, I got some, this one I'm waiting to hopefully it dries down because it did break. So hopefully I can get the pigment back on that one, but they are very shimmery. They are very, very lovely. So I'll try to use a little bit of those as well. But I think I'm gonna go down with this shade first. I'm gonna go down with this shade Cuvée Rosé. Cuvée Rosé, I tried to say that 3 times fast. So yeah, I just went crazy on the dollar eyeshadows because there were some for $3. So they're just, I did wear these eyeshadows once and someone at work asked me what my eyeshadows were. So I was like, hey, gotta go back for more because it's working. So yeah, that is the story on those. They literally are so pigmented and some of them are so shimmery. I just can't even believe it. And like you said, like you saw, I have like one that's more orange, like it's called Orange Ochre. And I just don't have anything quite like that. So I was like really excited to see that kind of shade. Awesome. So we just laid down a little bit of this color. There we go. It's just the most beautiful. Here, I'll swatch it for you. Champagne-y. You can kind of see it there. Do a little bit more for you. It's this champagne-y gorgeousness. Oh, I just love that one. So I think I'm gonna go in with, let's see. I did get a shade. Oh, that's a good one. There's one that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use my Morphe blending brushes, the M441. There's one here that I think was called Cup of Joe. So, Cup of Joe, it's a little bit darker. It is this one in my Z palette, this darker shade here. So you can kind of see, I'm just gonna build a little bit more definition in the crease. But they really blend lovely. Like I just put a couple, literally use the same brush and I'm just going back and forth over the shadow. But that was one touch of the shadow. So they're quite amazing that way. All right, and then I'm feeling I could just need a little something, something. So I'm gonna go in with the shade, let's see. I feel like it just needs a little more warmth or something. Marvelous Mauve, I think is what it's called. There we go, I'm just gonna build that up a little bit more in the corner there. We're doing a really nice smoky eye today, people, I didn't even realize. And then I think in the very inner corner, I'm just gonna pop this. This one is called Chin Chin, and it is literally everything you need because it is so glittery. I like to press this one just because it is so glittery. You can kind of see how I just like place that on the inner corner. I'm just gonna blend that a little bit more with the 518. Looking super good. Next up, we are going to apply some eyeliner. I do have their Dipliner Ink. This cost me $6.99. It was not on sale, but it's okay. Comes in this little package here. It's really cute. It's very sleek. So hopefully this will live up to my high expectations of black liner. But here we go. One eye. Oh my gosh, that went on so smooth and so easy. I really enjoyed this formula. It's more of a matte finish, which I really like against all the shimmer. It kind of needs to break that up like that. Oh my gosh, wow. $6.99. I've been spending like 23 on my eyeliners, you guys. I am shooketh. That is amazing. No need to spend $20 on anything except this for $7. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna apply this to my other eye and I'll meet you back here. All right, so eyeliner has been applied. Now it is time for mascara. I did get this very lovely package, Control Chic mascara, and it was only $3. But a lot of people have touched it. A lot of things are on this. So it's the only mascara I could find because this is normally $12.99 and I just didn't want to spend that much on a mascara. This is my favorite Shiseido eye curler. I think I've had this for about 20 years, so never fails. This is the package here, Control Chic mascara, deep black. Ooh, I love that wand, you guys. Ooh, that is nice. So we'll see how this goes on. Gotta get all the coats. Oh, I really like that. It's definitely giving me a lot of good lashes. Definitely a lot of that definition and length. Not so much volume, I would say. But it's working for me. I like it. Okay, now to the most exciting part because I kind of freaked out over this too. I bought like 10 eyeshadows. I think I bought about 5 lipsticks. And how cute are these packages? So they're in these like little golden white tubes. Oh my gosh, these are the cream lipsticks. Yeah, cream, let's see. Yes, they have cream lipsticks. They have sheer lip color. They have velvet lipsticks. They have sheer lipsticks. They have these cream lip stains. Oh my gosh, some of these were only $1 and I was like, I have to have all of these. I did get some really cool products as well. They do have an overnight lip rescue, which you've seen me talk about, the one from Bath & Body, so I was really excited to see that one there. And they also have a lip fixation primer. So it's pretty cool because I haven't seen a lot of lip primers come on the market lately, so very cool concepts. These are for kind of like your lip everyday routine, morning and night, and they are amazing, so I'll definitely use this one. I did get a lip definer in just a clear, like just to help with bleeding. You can see it's just white. This was only $1, so I was really excited about that. So those are kind of my lip just like everyday favorites that I got. I did get 2 of the lip stains. So these were amazing. I did wear this one the other day. It stayed on my lips for the entire day and it just gives you a nice stain. And you can just apply gloss over that, do whatever you want, but you just have a nice little lip color. And I'm obsessed. This was in the shade Center of Attention and this was Have a Heart. These are both amazing. I do really like these sheer lip colors. Like it looks so intense and dark, but when you swatch it on your hand, it just is a really nice wash of color. So I got two of those, one in red and one in more of this purple. Seems to be my trend lately. But these cream lipsticks are pretty much my absolute favorite. Today I'm gonna use this shade Seashell, so you can see it here, just because we did a little bit more smoky. But this is what it looks like on my hand. It's just like the most perfect peachy nude. And they are so lovely, like so creamy. So I'm just gonna use the lip fixation. This kind of helps prep the lip. I did notice like it does kind of flake your lips a little bit. So it's good to kind of do a second rub of the lip, get off all that skin and stuff. But it leaves like just a nice like wash. Your lips feel very good after you do that. Then we'll go in with a little liner. I think everyone should have a clear liner. It is essential. Even I've noticed like some chapsticks will do like a weird bleeding on me. So, and we're just gonna go in with Seashell. Seashell. Ugh. There we go. So creamy. And like the wash of color. I got one, you have to see this one I got. I'm literally in love with this shade. It is called Dragon Fruit. Put it on my, like, where's the swatches? Look at that, you guys. Like, you know how much I love pink, so was so excited about that. And then there, I got like a cool rusty color, but that is the final look. You guys, we did it. There is a whole face of H&M makeup, you guys. I did it. We did it. I have obviously some clear winners. I do really love the foundation, the finishing powder, the eyeshadows, the cream lipsticks, and the Dipliner Ink. The bronzer was nice, the cream powder blush. There wasn't a lot I didn't like. I would say definitely I'm not a huge fan of the Radiant Concealer pen, the color of the brow pencil. I loved everything else. Like, apparently, yeah, so H&M Makeup, I will be shopping there. Look it up and see which store carries it in your location. Not all stores carry it. But you guys, we did it. Make H&M Makeup for the win. Thank you so much for watching. I so appreciate you patiently waiting as I release this new video. Thanks for being a fan. Thanks for watching. I hope you had a wonderful holiday and Happy New Year. Here's to 2018. I can't wait for what's next. All right. As always, stay fabulous and be utterly you. Thanks. Bye.